Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and when we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got another interesting episode for you guys. But before we get into it, make sure you guys go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we drop our content. Also, if you guys want to chat live during games and talk about basketball, make sure you sign up to Dreamerspro Max. We have that linked in the comment section. The season is up and running now. You don't want to miss out on any of that. So make sure you go ahead and check that out. Anyway, let me get into this topic here. So we've been covering this Ben Simmons drama for what seems like weeks or months now. We've been giving our thoughts. We've been talking about, we've been discussing this guy pretty much ad nauseum. But yesterday, there've been a lot of strange days in this entire saga here. But yesterday might have been the strangest of them all. What happened yesterday? Just yesterday, we did a breaking news story. We found out that Ben Simmons was thrown out of the Philadelphia 76ers practice by Doc Rivers. Why was he thrown out? He was thrown out because his conduct was detrimental to the team. Doc Rivers finally said, enough is enough. We need to get this guy the heck up out of here. They threw him out, right? They threw him out of practice. The irony is this. All throughout last year, all Doc Rivers did was defend Ben Simmons. All throughout last season, he defended him. Even when he shouldn't have, he was defending Ben Simmons. The one time he spoke his mind about the guy, after he defended him for an entire year, all of a sudden Doc Rivers is the bad guy. Ben Simmons is Ben Simmons is I'm hurt, blah, 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 blah. That's Ben Simmons, right? You have those guys out there that love to coddle young men. They love to coddle them and make excuses for them. Yesterday, I was listening to the Odd Couple. One guy called in, talking about the Ben Simmons situation. He started talking about Joel Embiid being injured. I'm like, what? Like, it's always somebody else's fault. So that's what happened yesterday. Then Joel Embiid, as y'all know, who is very outspoken, as he said, he can't tell a lie. During, I guess after the game or whatever it is, he was speaking to the media. The media was talking to him, and they ultimately started asking him some questions about Ben Simmons. And what I like about Joel Embiid is he's going to speak his mind, and that's exactly what he did when asked about Ben Simmons yesterday. So before we go too far, I want you guys to take a listen to some of the comments that he had to make about Ben Simmons when he was questioned about him. So before we go too far, take a listen to that there.
At this point, I don't care about that man, honestly. He does whatever he wants. That's not my job. That's those guys' jobs. I'm only focused on trying to make the team better, win some games, play hard every night, try to lead, the guys that we have here. And I'm sure they feel the same way because, our chemistry has been excellent. Despite everything that's been happening in the last few months, like I said, I don't really care.
So you saying that you don't want him to? You don't feel he wants to be here? You said
I don't know. He got suspended for his conduct, so I'll let you guys read into that. But I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on, honestly. I just wanna. I'm excited to play some games. I'm excited to go out and compete against other guys and, win some games.
Are you concerned there's going to be a distraction though?
Like,
is it already?
Well, I just said, since, the past few days, felt like, nothing really happened. We were just focused on, the guys, that are playing, that are practicing, doing our thing, having fun with each other, playing. Competing with each other, talking with each other, being part of it. He hasn't bothered us at all.
In the days he was here, what was he a loner?
I just said I don't care. That's his problem. I'm only focused on what we've been doing, and then as a team, we're gonna be fine. Like I said, we love playing with each other. You can see in practice the way we move the ball, we talk to each other.
Have you guys talked about it?
I'm too honest. So I answer that question no.
Now in that clip, Joel Embiid, he had a lot to say. And what I like about what he said was that he was honest. He was honest about the things that he said, I don't care about what he is doing. I don't care about that dude. I don't care about what he's doing. It's not my problem. I'm not focused on him. The organization will focus on, they're the ones that are going to deal with him. And they asked him, have you spoken to him since he has been back with the team? He said, no, I haven't. I want you guys to think about that for a second. Here you are, Joel Embiid. You're in a practice facility with all of your teammates. There's another guy there. He's been there for a number of days and you haven't spoken to him. Do you know what that means? It basically means that he's like, I'm done with this guy. They're in the same room. It's not like as if, when they were asking Kevin Durant, has he spoken to Kyrie Irving, and they're not in the same place, and that has to do with a phone call. In this case, you're in the same freaking place, literally, and he hasn't spoken to him. I think Joel Embiid is done with Ben Simmons, and I like the fact that he told the truth. As I said yesterday in the Breaking Story video that we did yesterday, at this point, I really don't understand what the strategy is Ben Simmons and his representatives are trying to implement here. I really don't know what they're doing. Initially, he said he didn't want to play with the Philadelphia 76ers. Fine. They try to make amends. At one point, the entire team tried to fly out. Just think about this. The entire team tried to fly out to LA to go meet him to try to convince him to be a part of the team. He basically told them, go kick rocks. Don't even waste your time. Save your money on the jet fuel. Don't even waste your time coming out here. I'm not trying to speak to none of you guys. Fine. He's there. He then he continues to hold out. Then he starts losing money for not being part of practice, training camp, all the preseason games. Then inexplicably, he shows up in Philly without any warning. He shows up in Philly and now he's there, right? He's in Philly. And then what he starts to do in Philly is he starts to become dejected. He doesn't want to be a part of the huddles. He's walking around, I think, with his phone in his pocket and all of these different things. He's not putting forth effort and all of these different things. And now he gets thrown out of a practice. My question is, what's the goal here? Inquiring minds need to know, what is the goal here? What are we accomplishing here? You held out. It looked like you were willing to lose money and lose an entire season. You lost a few checks. You ran back to Philly. So had nothing to do with, so all of that, was that about principle or what? You get there, you're now there because you don't want to lose money. And I think Stephen A. Smith mentioned this yesterday that I think they probably withheld an additional $8 billion based on some of the things that he's done. And we're probably going to do a video about this in the future, about Ben Simmons' behavior and how it could impact future CBA negotiations. But to me, it looks like as if he's trying to sabotage the team and just basically throw off their season. And for me, a guy that averaged these numbers in the playoffs, I'm going to reiterate it. He averaged 12 points per game, shot 62% from the field, 0% from the three, 34% from the three-point line, 7.8 rebounds, 8.8 assists, 1.3 steals. A dude with these numbers doesn't get to behave like this. This is ridiculous. And I'm very happy that Joel Embiid spoke his piece and he didn't hold back. This situation has become cartoonish. It is stupid. And I'll say it again, I don't know what they're accomplishing. Ben Simmons and his representative. Some people thought, oh, why would you switch him? I got to ask some of you guys. Is that dude, is he your pops? Is he your older brother? Who gave you guys the confidence to feel like I can talk about Kawhi, I can talk about Jordan, but I can't talk about this guy for what? Because you love him or something? I'm going to say what I think. I'm not here to coddle to you guys. Y'all are a little bit too is this your like, come on, stop behaving like groupies over this thing. I don't get it. Some people, why are you trying to be taking an angle like this? You don't even know the dude. People defend people like as if they're receiving a check. Nobody's sending you no money for all of that work you're doing. I'm going to say what I think. If I think there's some incongruities with the strategy, I'm going to say my part. That's what I think. I'm not going to, modify my statements because some people out there are going to be, oh, why is he saying this about him? He's trying to, please spare me with that. I'm going to say exactly what I think. I don't understand the strategy. Makes no sense to me. Those are my honest opinions, like Joel Embiid. So what I want to know from you guys is, what do you think about the comments that Joel Embiid made? What do you think about the comments I made? And what do you think about the situation? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Again, if you enjoy the video, be sure to make sure you go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we drop our content. Once again, this is Charles here from Dreamerspro. Wishing you guys an amazing day and catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.